I've been
will it
asking.
into existence.
I've been asking for it, for some time now. The heavens spoke
All
this
right.
into existence. They shone upon me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They said, Big Tone, it is your opportunity to make dreams a reality, make realities into splash dreams. And guess what? I am here to do everything that I need to do tonight to make this as a wonderful night as possible.
You
Best way
see,
that I do that is to start off, and I can say what this show is. This show is called Mask Off, and I'm here with Dan. What's up, Dan?
hey man, I'm good, Tone. Hey y'all. Tone's been sick of the bullshit for a few weeks now, more than a few weeks, a few months now, and this has been his dream to get rid of the bullshit is on this show. So salute to you, Tone. We
Before
did
you
it.
before you say anything else controversial, know my two counterparts are not the bullshit because one thing Dan does, he likes to keep
I'm
spice
not. I'm not.
started,
I'm not.
and he being real spicy tonight. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm not being spicy. I'm just saying. Hey, two other co-hosts are not here, and I mean, who else to blame for that?
life experiences, and that's one thing I want to shout out to them. Whatever they doing tonight, I wish them the best and be safe out there. It's a dangerous world, baby. But tonight is Big Tone's night, and nobody's gonna take that away from me. I'm in this piece. Tonight is Mask Off, episode 91, Skin Deep. Skin Deep. And we have a very, 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 very special guest tonight for this episode. So we'll get to that later. But tonight we're gonna do something a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my night, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do something super dope for all of y'all.
Yeah, damn, you're not. How was my week, Dan? How
Oh,
was your week,
oh
Dan?
fuck.
How
I'm
you
fucking
doing,
up
Dan?
already. Dan, how was your week,
Yeah,
my
man,
brother?
just fuck me. Apparently, I'm sorry, but it's all right. It's yeah, Tona. My week was good. My week was good. I I tried to like not work this week. Oh, I fucked up my knee last weekend, and apparently, and like so I was just walking around, and then on Sunday I couldn't walk at all. Like I had to DoorDash like a pair of crutches. I, I was like down bad. But that next day it was like my knee was fine. Like my legs were fine that whole week since then. So it's just been weird. But I'm good. I'm good, Tom. How about you?
That's weird that you said that because it was a couple months back. I had the same funny thing happen to me. I was on my way into work and then boom, like my knee just like felt really weird. But because I'm a little bit older than you, I haven't been able to use my Wolverine healing factor that much. So my fucking
All right.
my knee has been killing me since that shit. And that's been over like 3 months. And then the pain was going down to my ankle, and then up from my ankle up to my knee, then my
Yeah,
calf, and then my
yeah.
knee. Oh shit. Could this be a thing?
Hamstring too.
It was doing that. So I don't know, man. Maybe that's Omnicron. Maybe that's some Marion we got. And we don't even know it.
That fucks up your knee. All right.
That fucks up your knee. I ain't trying to call no conspiracy out there, but that's something to think about.
What is conspiracy?
Yeah, that's something too, man. I miss that brother, conspiracy brother. We
Yeah.
gotta get him in the fold. But my week has been very, very busy. Just yesterday, I'm a part of an audio description troupe, and what we do, we audio describe Broadway musicals. So yesterday, I had to audio describe. Well, I did the first part where we do the research. I had to go to the opera house to see The Lion King.
Okay.
And when I tell you they did a hell of a performance, they did a hell of a performance, man. Because I'm thinking it's going to be animated. But no, it was real people doing shit. But they was very little people.
Yes, that's like a famous play.
A famous animated play. So
no, like the Broadway play is like well known too. It's
oh
like
shit.
they
Look at me.
got costumes and stuff all dressed up in it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I'm open to it. And it was my first time going there. And it was a weeb away. Hey, in the jungle, the mighty jungle. And I was there. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny to see a guy hold something and he talking, and you supposed to pretend like that damn thing ain't his person isn't there, and you just focus on whatever he has in his hand or whatever. So it was pretty cool. It's different.
What? I haven't seen the play.
Oh, so they
a
hold puppets and stuff like that. So they pretending like they doing the whole puppet routine, and you're supposed to focus on whatever that puppet is instead of focusing on the person that's holding it, because the person is talking, but the gestures are coming in the form of the puppet as if it's talking and stuff like that. And like the lead dude, he has a lion face, like a crown on his head, and I just keep looking at his face. But technically, you don't supposed to be looking at his face. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Breaking all the rules, huh?
Yeah, you breaking. You don't supposed to be looking at. What's it? The wall? I guess you're supposed to be looking at the character, not the fourth. Was it the fourth wall or the third wall?
Well, I guess you're not supposed to be. Yeah, I think so. I guess so.
So if we rewinded my week, right? So I did that yesterday, which was Thursday. Wednesday, what did I do? I did something crazy Wednesday too, but I can't remember. But I know Tuesday I auditioned for a play and I got the part. I was excited about that. Man. I was excited about that. Yes. So that was pretty dope, and I don't want to get into the name of it now because it's there. And yes, I have been on the grind, putting in the work for the people, so that's been my week, man. It's been real busy preparing for the show and just staying afloat and try not to be extra tired, because I've been extra tired, because of everything I'm doing, but the show must go on. Speaking of shows going on, man, we have a very key part of the show that's not here.
Yeah, how are we going to get this done, Tom?
How are we going to get this done?
We need this segment.
We need that segment. We need a segment, right? So the best way to do it is me. I come up with a segment, right?
All right.
You know what this segment is going to be called?
Let me know.
Big Tips from Big Tone. That's what it's going to be called. So that's what we're doing today. And my first big tip is, hey, look, no, that's not what it is. Big Tips, Big Tips by Big Tone. So I've been thinking, a lot of people go down in the world today with aspirations to being all they can be, but they have fear. And fear is a dangerous thing. Fear can stop you from believing in yourself, stop you from achieving what you got to do, stop you from doing all the things that you need to get done. So, one of my key points of this tip is don't be no bitch. And what I mean by don't be no bitch is overcome your obstacles. You know what I'm saying? Put fear on the back burner. If you do not put fear on the back burner, what's going to happen is fear is going to always win and you're going to be the bitch. So don't be no bitch. And this is Big Tips by Big Tone.
That's not what I'm used to, but it works. That works. Well, the broader tone works. I don't know about the whole not being a bitch.
Don't be no bitch.
That's kind of wild. Yeah, man, but that's true. Hey, sometimes that fear is not even real at all half the time. It's like it's just a bunch of shit inside your head. So it's like once you like decide to make that big step forward, like you realize that it wasn't that big of a deal at all. So yeah, good point, Tom.
That's why I'm here, man. Big Tips by Big Tone. And you can definitely, if you want more of that, not to take the place of Malachi Motivational Minute, but if you guys want to fill that in somewhere, maybe I won't. But I more than likely I'm on board to get that done. Big Tips by Big Tone.
All right. All right, man. What else you got for us? Gonna have to hold down the show.
Well, no doubt. So I think it's only right that I go to some let's go to the chat. Let's see what's popping in the chat. You know?
Yeah,
It's only right.
yeah. Let's
So
check it out. I'm not seeing anything inside our mask off chat,
there's nothing inside the mask off chat.
but
Did somebody sabotage me today and didn't tell the people not to show up because Big Tone is doing this tonight?
conspiracy.
Conspiracy. So so I am in the Planet Ant live chat, and I have one brother. What's up, my brother? Von Week. He says, so the cycle of Malachi's motivational minute has been broken.
You guys.
I don't know what to say. Von Week, if you're pushing for Big Tone's big tips, remember I started heavy with Don't Be No Bitch. So that's a big one right there. You know what I mean? So if you want to see that come back, you're welcome to get it. I'll be pumping that out all the time. So
and one more point. Technically, by we broke the cycle like a few months ago because he missed one and we didn't pre-record it. And that show, we didn't know what to do with ourselves without that segment. So you're wrong, Von Week. I just wanted to point that out to him.
yeah, and I'm looking in the mask off chat. There's nothing there, and let me look in the okay, we got Tom Schultz here. Game time. Tom is in the house. Time for Big Tony's itty bits. What the fuck? It went itty bits.
Make up your own names for our segments. Like this is not how a show works.
This is not the way this works, and I'm not gonna be subjected to this time. It's called Big Tones, Big Tips. Can I get a ticker for that one more time?
It's Big Tips by Big Toe.
Big Tips by Big. I fucked up the name already.
You gotta get your own segment right.
Yeah, I'm fucking up my own segments. Big Tips by Big Tone. You know what I'm saying? And I conclude by saying, be on the lookout for that. So I'm done the motivational minute. We got through that. You know what I'm saying? So can we clap it up? Can we clap it up, bro?
I'm laughing because we might have a motivational minute now, live from Malachi.
We don't have one. It's gone. It's gone. You didn't put it in the queue, so we didn't get it. You know
oh man. Well, it looks like we'll never know what he was going to say. But we got our tips for the week, and let's keep it moving.
All right, so we gonna keep it moving. And ladies and gentlemen, I said earlier that we had something very, very special here tonight. We have three of the most dynamic people that I've recently met here tonight, and they are fabulous. They are the owners of a production team named We Own It. We run the productions _16. We run the productions, and who they are? Well, I'm gonna tell you who they are. They are the actors and writers and directors of a play called Skin Deep and the Chronicles of the Bad Ones, I believe. So on that note, I would like to introduce I would like to introduce them in, and we can have a deep and philosophical show about the stage play Skin Deep and the Chronicles of the Bad Ones. Where they at, Dan? I can't hear you, Dan.
That was my cue. I was trying to figure out what that was. So, man, I can't think straight. But yeah, Skip.
You fucking up, Dan. You fucking up. Can you thank you. Can you bring them in for me, please, so we can get down to the nitty gritty.
In there, we in there.
Hey, what's up? What's up, people?
I'm on your shoulder.
Hello.
That is wonderful. In the world of COVID, we still find time to get on each other's shoulders. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with members of the cast, the writers, the directors, the actors, and also I'm an actor too, of the show Skin Deep and the Chronicles of the Bad Ones. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Chronicles of the Bad Ones, right? Are they lagging?
Broken.
No, it's Chronicles of the Broken Ones.
Yeah, get that.
Oh, I'm talking about bad ones. I'm so sorry. And
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Get that right, Tom.
All right. And most importantly, the one in the background, the writer, the CEO, the head guy, Mr. Swag himself. Swag, can you introduce yourself, please? Tell a little bit about yourself.
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm Swag. My name is Joe Vaughn. I go by the name Swag, and I am the writer and the producer of the stage plays Skin Deep and Chronicles of the Broken Ones.
That's powerful. That's powerful. And the young lady holding the phone, which always she is holding the glue together. Who are you, and what's going on with you?
I am Monique, and I am in both Chronicles of the Broken Ones and Skin Deep as Brittany and Lynn. I am an actress and the COO of We Own It Productions.
Put a miss on the COO. You heard me?
And last but not least, the gentleman to the left of her, the brother making dreams come true. I just met this brother, and I am intrigued by all the dynamic things he had me do, and some of the dynamic things he's going to have me do in the future. Can you introduce who you are, my brother?
My name is Jeff Harris. Get that right. All right.
Right.
I'm the director, and I'm also the actor in both of the playwrights that Mr. Swag has written. This beautiful playwright that he has written. And I'll never get the name wrong. Skin Deep and Chronicles of the what?
Broken
That's
Ones.
right.
I don't know if that was a diss at me, but
you fuck it up, Tom.
I fucked that up. So like they're gonna make me own it. So I'm owning it. I fucked it up. Okay, cool. But you know what? If you guys watched earlier, Big Tips by Big Tones, I said don't be no bitch, and I appreciate y'all for not being no bitch and let me know that I fucked that up. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's not how you're supposed to use the big tips motivation.
I applied it to what's happening. So let's talk about the upcoming project, ladies and gentlemen. Like, which one is the dopest? And and I'm sure we have favorites and we don't got favorites. And what's so special about this project itself? Can I get a backstory about how it happened and what was your thought process? Mr. Swag. So tell me about those elements. What made you come up with these two? I can only assume them to be captivating pieces.
It's a little bit of a story behind this, but I'm gonna try to keep it short to the best of my ability.
Go ahead.
Skin Deep was inspired by the lack that we have in the world today. For an example, the world try to tell you what is beautiful, how to love, when to love, and who to love. So I took that script back to a moral standpoint of you are who you are, and you love who you love, and you love how you want to love, not according the way to the world wants to tell you to love.
That's super dope. That's super dope. In the other one,
And Chronicles of the Broken Ones was inspired by, I used to date this girl, right? I used to date this girl.
That's the start of most stories.
You know what? For rights purposes, we're not going to say any names.
Of course.
For lawsuit purposes, we are not going to make any mention of any names. But I used to date someone, right? And she used to always give me excuses according to her lifestyle and what she was doing in her lifestyle. So I was inspired to write different series about these type of people who try to force their way of living onto you, but not being about their business. So it was inspired from a past relationship, the reason why I conjured up Chronicles of the Broken Ones.
Man, hey, you taking all types of shots in this thing. It's kind of like Taylor Swift type.
yeah. So I heard earlier, Jeff, you was very intrigued by these two playwrights, and let's talk a little bit about that. What did you get from this, and how did you how can I put it? What made these two playwrights speak to you, that made you be so interested that you wanted to direct them in the manner that you operate with them?
What spoke to me about Skin Deep is it's exactly how Swag had explained it. You are trying to live your own life. You don't want to not. It's not that you don't want to go by the rules. You don't want to break the rules of that sort, but you want to be your own individual person, because we all are our own individual person. You hear it all the time. I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. But yeah, it is really speak for itself. It's Skin Deep. And Chronicles of the Broken Ones. The way that spoke to me was not that I'm just in it, but
Hey man, it's a part, bro.
What? Speak up. Don't be no bitch.
It sounds like that's sticking, and I you know what? And I feel that energy. I'm sticking at it. That's gonna get replaced for Motivational Minute. You know what I mean? Don't be no bitch. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
You have to make up new ones each week, though.
I will. I definitely will. But I like that one. Is Jeff froze? Oh.
No.
Oh, I thought he was just side-eyeing me like, huh?
Well, the sound it's a little low. But Chronicles, the way that spoke to me was the fact that we can do so much with this. It's not a single thing that it's not going to start. It's not going to stop here. Okay, none of this is going to stop here. Okay, but it's an ongoing thing, and it's it's real life. These are things that's happening in real time. And once this hits the stage, you'll really see what I'm saying. I don't want to give anything away, but it's going to be big, powerful, like nothing you never seen before, because it's nothing that you never seen before. Okay, yeah, that's what I got to say about that. That's what I got to say about that. Yeah.
That's pretty dope, man. I'm honored to be a part of it, and I'm also honored to.
I want to add on to that.
Uh-oh.
Listen. No, we're gonna get all of us in this. We're gonna get all
Wait,
of us. We're gonna get
wait.
all of us in this. Listen. Nah, listening to Jeff, Mr. J. Harris, listening to what he just said, reassured, not that I had any doubt, but listen to him speak. Let me know that I made the right decision. This man is a very, very understanding, humble. He's very understanding. He's a very humble. My brother's keeper type individual, and he makes me feel like I don't need to be here because he's going to do his job to the best of his ability and deliver and say what's necessary. And that's why he's in the position that he's in, not just alone of his ability of relating to people and meeting people where they at to pull out what he needs and what he seeks. I don't need to be here. So for future references, I will be present when called upon. But at this point, these two individuals here and Jeff himself, they know what to do and how to do it. I can be doing something else.
Well,
yeah. Great point, Swag. And to that point, what advice can you give somebody when they're trying to build a team like you did here?
You asked me what advice can I give to who?
To someone trying to build their team, build their network, and build who that core group that they got is. Like what type of traits and like what type of people should they look for?
Well, the first thing is you have to be observant. You know, you have to really deal with individuals that understand you, who believe in your vision, and accept you for who you are. As you see these three individuals before you, myself, Monique, and Jeff, we all have three different personalities, but we have one common goal, and you have to watch and see who and how they deal with people. And as a visionary, as a myself, to build, you have to have a good counsel. And these individuals expressed themselves and delivered and showed me who they are and what they stand for. So they character specifically aligned with my vision.
Yeah.
So for me to be present and speaking now, as you heard Jeff speak earlier, I can honestly say that's me speaking.
okay, that's pretty dope. You know what I mean? And I think that's awesome. But I want to switch it up a little bit. We have a beautiful woman in the room, and she really haven't got much time to shine. And we about to give her some shine right now. Monique, Lil Mo, as I affectionately call you. Little backstory: I live 4 houses down from her growing up. Her and her sister.
Oh man.
And yeah, man, we grew up on the east side. You know, Crane, Forest between Warren, and just to see her out here shining and doing her thing, I'm so proud of her. She like little sis, and I want to ask her, taking on this acting and entertainment industry in Detroit, when did you start acting? What motivated you to do it? What made you be a part of the world of acting? And what has made you continue to do it?
I've been doing it for I've been acting for 20 years, maybe more.
Wow.
Maybe more. But I got into the world because I like being in front of the camera, but because I like to be different. I like to show people that it's okay to be different. You know, you don't have to be like everybody else or the norm. Just be different. And acting allows you to be different and to show you who you are. You're being creative. It's a creative world.
That's so super dope. I remember when we was kids, you was very creative, and you was quite the actress then. You know, and
May I,
um,
may I add a couple things?
go ahead, my brother.
Okay. I want to speak on Monique. So the
Go ahead.
reason why I chose Monique is because when we first met, the same thing for Jeff, for an example, they seen me express myself at a high level. I'm gonna use those terms. And after they see me express myself at a high level, they still accept me for who and what I am, and they seen the vision. So also at the same time of me expressing myself, I had Monique and Jeff. Again, it goes back to having that good counsel. So Monique is about her business, and Jeff is a very optimistic individual, but yet realistic as well. So they were able to add on other than take away. It wasn't just about the positions and things like that. They have a vision within themselves. So Monique is a very well-rounded individual, and she's about her business, which I felt that we were on the same page in regards to business and vision-wise. So this trio that we have here, I think is most definitely an ultimate team. And I can honestly say that once we haven't even got started yet and we making hits. We're doing some very, very big things, and we're doing things that haven't been done before according to our knowledge. And once we really get deeply involved in our craft, I don't believe that there's going to be anyone outside of us that can challenge us or put us to a test in any type of way. So we make decisions unanimously, and we respect one another, and we also stand with one another. And so Monique most definitely plays a major role in this company or this corporation per se, and all our decisions most definitely is respected. So we move as one, we move as a unit.
Before
you know
before you say what you got to say, Dan, I want to give a shout out to Pamela Turner. You know what I mean? That's a lot of it came from. So big ups to Miss Pamela Turner, her mom Dukes. Miss her dearly. She get a lot of that from her mom. Great individual, great spirit. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, man. Y'all were just talking about how this is just the start of things. So from all three of y'all, I did want to know how do you all see the future of the thing that you guys are working on, the thing that you're working to build here.
It's going big. It's humongous. Okay. Yeah, we just starting, but it's already big. So it's I can't tell you how big it's going to be. You just gonna have to watch and see the explosion of it. So you know, we're growing from different areas of comedy and acting, and we just building on a lot of different areas of the creative world to make it bigger than anyone has ever known. Because we on, you know what I'm saying, Jeff?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I got a question. For Jeff.
Big. One word. Big. Like Jovan and Monique was saying, the way we move is in unison. Just because if we disagree with each other for a moment, we all don't feel like yeah, I'm hungry. We don't feel like when a decision is made, it's not that we feel like, well, oh man, I lost, I was defeated. No, it's nothing like that. Any decision that we make, it's a win. It's a win. So I think that this mentality is actually a stepping stone for us for our future. Anytime it makes me think back when I was in school. Anytime you get an A, you say, "What? I got an A. I did it." Anytime you fail, what you say? You say, "The teacher failed me," but no, you failed.
yeah, great.
Yeah, I don't like that image of my brother right there. but I know he was in deep thought when he making it look. Your guys kind of froze right now. That's why I was saying that. And
Yeah, listen.
but
Y'all are back now.
y'all back now. Y'all was froze for a second. But what I wanted to
Well,
say,
like Jeff was saying, to recap, he said big things, you know, and like I said it before, these individuals here, we are a trio, you know, and we understand our position. It's the reason why we are successful at what we're doing. We respect each other's decision and we stand on that together. So as Jeff explained, our future is a simple word, big, plain and simple.
all right. So where's the show going to be featured at again? What's the venue?
Go ahead.
It is going to be at the Senate on Michigan, right off of Livernois.
Illinois, Michigan.
It's going to be at the Senate, and the date for it is March 26, 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, if you all is in the area, as you see, the tickets will be $50. Showtime will be at 3. And I just wanted to plug that while we talking for a minute. We can plug back in a minute, but I want to ask a different question other than the show. Who really inspired you? Like Swag, who was one of the inspirations that made you want to get into this?
Me.
Really?
So I've been writing. So I have a father who's a musician, and I've been writing since I was 12 per se of music. And my mom was highly on education, so when I didn't do well in school, she tore up my literature. And I mean I look at that as been a good thing, because nowadays it's really blossoming. But who inspired me? I would say I grew up in a very, very talented home. My father was a musician. His friends, he threw jam parties and things like that. I watched James Brown and Michael Jackson just like anyone else. And I also had a hard time expressing myself when I was younger verbally. So especially when I liked a female. So at that time, if I wanted to express myself and how I feel, I used to write songs and things like that. So that's where my writing ability came from. And as I grew, it began to expand. And so I'm capable of expanding my writing on a higher plane. So I guess you can say trying to express myself on how I feel is where my writing ability became more fluent. Like I stated that I would have a girlfriend and want to express myself to her. So I would rather write a love song or sing. So that's where it came in, because I felt at that time I didn't have the right verbiage to express myself. So I expressed it through writing and singing.
Okay, that same question for Monique. What was your inspiration and who inspired you to get into acting?
Me.
Jeff. No. Can't really say. My cousin Darlene Hicks, she used to write plays a lot in gospel plays, church plays. So acting since 9-11 years old, and being in her plays, they were very, very deep, very deep. So that inspired me to keep going in it, because I enjoyed it. Like I really, really loved it. So I would say she did, because it allowed me to be expressive, which is important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff.
And I just want to ask this last one to Jeff. Who inspired you other than Jeff?
Jeff inspired
Me.
Jeff.
Everybody.
Me.
Everybody.
I got into it probably at my church also. Yeah, doing what I thought was small parts in church.
It's like as soon as it gets on Jeff, it just starts freezing.
Yeah. I don't know. So, we'll wait till Jeff come back, and we'll see this. Ladies and gentlemen, what you seeing before you is everything that doesn't necessarily go wrong when we do mask off, but it happened to happen with Big Tone is at the helm tonight. But anyway, let's go back to Jeff.
Go back to Jeff.
It's like once you start to talk, it just starts to freeze on us, man.
Oh man,
Maybe
nah, you know y'all pushing buttons over there.
Why y'all hating
hating
on
on
Jeff?
Why is this not?
Oh man.
Let Jeff speak. Let Jeff speak. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, but the church plays, and then after that moved on to different things, and then pretty much when I got in contact with Javon, it pretty much lit a fire. I don't know how else to explain that. Working with him through Skin Deep, inspired me to just move on and do better things. So, I mean, I don't know how else that's to explain it.
That's what we do. We're not only just a production company. We are a management, and we also an agency. We manage individuals. We have artist development. Jeff is the hottest director in the city. Understand that?
Amen.
You dig what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted.
There it is.
Oh, I must say, my mom always, she's a good motivator and pusher. She always pushed me to be the best. So, shouts out to my mommy.
Your mom.
You don't believe what we saying? Just watch.
Come to the show. Definitely come to the show.
Your mom was the truth, man. She used to motivate me, take my ass to school. You know what I mean? When she used to drive us to school, say, Tony, get your ass in that school. Make something out of yourself.
She ain't cuss.
She didn't cuss, but that's the way I interpreted it.
Make sure y'all come to the show.
Yeah. Everybody come out. Everybody that's watching, and make sure you come out to the show. It'll be a double feature stage play, Skin Deep, and the Chronicles of the Broken Ones. Written and also inspired by the great Jovan Swag. Woo! And directed by Big Jeff Harris. And also,
say that.
Big Jeff Harris in the building. And also, let's put this out there. Have you guys experienced any form of adversity so far with y'all forming an alliance? Any type of energy that doesn't line up to what you guys been trying to get accomplished? Let us know what's going on. What's the tea? Holla at us.
That is a great question. I want to say not really, but for an example, some people feel as that they can do Monique's job. She have this position for a reason, and everybody want to be a boss, but no one like to put in the work to maintain that boss status. So
that sounds spicy right there.
Talk that shit.
You did what I'm saying. Like I don't want to, you know what I'm saying. And for an example, we had a couple directors, and Jeff. Jeff is the shit. Let me tell you why. Jeff ain't complained about nothing. You feel me? Like, he takes care of his business.
Absolutely.
He lays the law down and he tells you what it is and what it's gonna be. Absolutely. That is a boss status. That's kingship. You dig what I'm saying? So a lot of people feel, 9 times out of 10 when somebody talk about what position they want to uphold, is because they feel they can do something better than you. But nobody presented themselves that they can do better than what Monique is doing and what Jeff is doing. And no one else has showed the loyalty nor the respect that they have shown. So we could not find or even put no one in these individuals' position because they holding it down with all sincerity and strength. So most definitely, we have people come through here to try to direct. Even actors try to come through here and say what they should be doing and what they feel like they want to do, but that's not what they what they here for. So we even had actors try to tell us what we should be doing with our production. So there's a lot of people that came through trying to overthrow or dethrone our positions and what our vision is. But as you can see, we still here representing and moving forward.
We've experienced some of that in the podcast world, man. We 91 episodes in based off us staying true to what we do. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff. How would you describe your directing style? We just heard from Swag how he sees
Good
you,
question.
but what's your approach? Don't tell me it froze as soon as I asked Jeff a question.
Just come closer this way.
Oh,
Closer this way.
That's telling you. That's telling you
There
that
you go.
I have no idea why.
that boy got a lot of static electricity in him.
Yeah, man, he hot.
Camera don't like me.
That was some good questions. He's actually some great questions,
Oh,
man.
man.
There you go.
All right, so I would consider it to be Did I mess up again?
No.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on.
This is how the directing is, just like this.
This is Jeff's first good screen
Like
time,
you
y'all.
said earlier, I'm a very optimistic person, and with that, it's not that I am gullible or anything of that such, but I can see a beauty in everything. Okay, so and what I mean by that is, some directors get upset, they get angry, shut up, quiet, get out, you fired, blah blah blah, all of that. I don't even need to deal with all of that. I can work through that, and actually working through some of the the bull crap that we may have certain days is actually a building a certain way to build those characters and facts and things of that such. So the way that I say that I direct is different, and it's very much needed.
Facts.
Ooh, yeah,
That's dope. That's dope.
think so.
So, and what I'm hearing also, my brother, and I've been a witness to it, what you've been able to do and what I've seen is you able to, first of all, I noticed that you're a great listener, and you're an excellent observer. And what you do, you mold from what you observe and you build off that. So that's a skill that a lot of people don't necessarily have. And with the team that you're with, my brother, I think you guys are going to be awesome. So I am, and I'm sure everyone that represent Mask Off.
Not going to be. We are awesome.
Yes.
Yep. And
I'm speaking future tense.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Because what I've learned is that impact is more important than intent. You may have intended to do something, but that impact that you're gonna get off on that person, that's what it is.
Okay.
So I don't have to tell you who I am because you already knew.
Say that.
You already knew.
And you did right. I felt that. I felt that energy.
Man, as soon as Jeff moved to the right side of the
Y'all can't afford Jeff. Y'all can't afford Jeff. He dropping too many jewels on y'all.
Yo,
Y'all
as soon
can't
as he
afford it.
moved, the energy
dropped jewels
swayed
on
with
y'all.
him. You see that?
This is why the live stream froze on Jeff, because we can't control that real shit.
We can't.
Y'all can't afford him. That boy's dropping jewels on y'all, man.
Yeah, man, and everyone here from Mask Off, we wish you guys the best in everything that y'all accomplish, because we see y'all gonna be doing whatever y'all have to do, man. We recognize that. Y'all gonna be making things happen. What I want to do is, before we get up out of here, I want to go to the comments, see if they have any comments for you guys. So I'm gonna check in the chats. Do we got anything in the chat?
For me, Mask Off chat, we got our buddy Helicopter Lee checking in with us, saying, "What up,
What up, dog? It's the young boy." We got anything else?
That's not my job.
No, I'm asking from now.
No.
I'm only asking from there. Do we got anything else?
No, that was it from there.
All right.
Talking about.
So we got Tom going hard. He's saying, I'm rolling over here about the ticker. Live from New York. It's Malachi Motivational Minute. Mike Rip. Also, and I'm an actor. Anthony Big Tone Man. Daniel is a shameless plug. And a lot of these comments are coming from our Mask Off page, our YouTube page, our Mask Off with Planet Ant. Planet Ant is one of the spots that we work in conjunction with Popping Off the Show. That's our sponsor. Also, he says, Jeff, it's okay to have a shameless plug because you're in the play. Yes, intent and impact. That's good. I'm getting Diggable Planets vibe with that Jeff quote.
That last quote, man, that last quote broke the show. It says, it sounds like.
Hello.
Yeah, so let me see what else we got going before we get up out of here.
Okay,
I don't normally check these comments. Normally, someone else does.
Folks could do.
So we got Von Wink on here. He going hard. He goes only as a last resort. Itty Bits sounds a little less dirty than Big Tip. Okay.
Talk about big tips.
Yeah. Is this the entirety of the company, or are there other actors they bring in? That's a good question. He asks, is it just you guys, or is other people?
Oh, we have other actors, of course. We have quite a few other actors, and we bring actors in. We have a whole lot going on. We have films being written. We have more plays being written. We have comedy shows being done. We always looking for talent in every way. If you can sing, you can dance, you comedian, you act, hit us up. We own it. Productions _16 on Instagram.
And we own a production.
So my man, so what we got? We have a gentleman, and he says a lot of controversial things. And in this episode, he is saying a couple controversial things. So he says,
you don't gotta say the controversial things. So.
I just want to, all right.
Comments.
Yeah, he says, for someone who didn't feel he needed to be here, Swag seemed to have a lot to say. So much for Monique Shining. So he says a lot of trolling stuff.
Listen, this is par for the course for this man.
Yeah, so and this is what he do. So on that note,
and we got one more side the man.
I don't mind planning things.
Major.
I don't mind replying to things like that.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he feel how he feel, but I mean, I don't have to be here. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we're gonna represent unity and togetherness. Period. So he can say what he chooses. He can say what he please. So we here together. Is we own it, not you own it or I own it. It's us.
We Own It Productions. Is that the company? That's the agency. That's the company. We Own It Productions.
Yes, sir.
We Own It Productions, and
whoever that was, just sound like an unhappy individual. That's all.
What we like to tell about Wink, or what one of our co-hosts like to tell about Wink is fuck you, Von Wink.
Fuck you, Von Wink. That's what. Hey, look. That's what we do. Look, you welcome. You freely can express yourself if you choose to.
Yeah, no problem here.
You got no problem here. You know what time it is. If I don't like nothing he got to say, Von Wink, fuck you. You know what I mean? So.
No, we like those type of individuals because they're gonna make us stronger. So
no doubt.
Speak what you please.
No doubt. So let's get this plug going. You know what I mean? Hit me with it one more time. Swag. Let's plug it, baby. Let's do it. What we doing?
Big shit.
On what? Skin Deep and the Chronicles of the Broken Ones, right?
Most definitely. Skin Deep and Chronicles of the Broken Ones. March 26th. Show begins at 3:00.
Tickets are $50, and they're going to be the best $50 you've ever had to spend on quality material from outstanding actors and actresses in the building. So come out, be a part, do what you do. Let's get it popping on March 26, 2022. This has been another dynamic episode of Mask Off, featuring the CEO, the COO, and the director of
We Own It Productions.
We Own It Productions.
So you will always see me. Even though I ain't got to be here, you will always see me.
Okay. All right. And this has been Mask Off with my man Dan. Dan, you got anything to say before we go?
No, sir, man. This was great, man. Great to meet y'all, man. I love what y'all built here. So keep it up.
Do y'all want to plug anybody before y'all roll? Y'all want to say what's up to anybody before we get up out of here?
Shout out.
Shout out to Gary Crenshaw for what the fuck is this, bro?
Skin Deep.
It's rolling Skin Deep. He's also a director, writer. He have movies on Amazon, Tubi for Great Lakes Films. Gary Crenshaw.
Absolutely.
Anybody, Mo? Anybody, Jeff?
Oh.
You got anybody, Jeff?
My mama, my wife, my kids, my all in all, the Lord Jesus Christ.
That's what's up.
I'd like to send shouts out to Monique Turner and Jeff Harris.
I would like to send shouts out to my mother, my wonderful, awesome mother, and of course, the Lord Jesus Christ, first of all.
That is
Great actors and actresses that we have, and that's part of our team. Javon Swag right here and Jeff Harris right here. Some amazing guys. They always got my back, and I love them.
super dope.
I can lick her face.
That's inappropriate. She like a little sister to me. I don't want to see that. Shout out to Lil Mo. Shout out to everybody, man, that's a part of this double feature stage play, Skin Deep and the Chronicles of the Broken Ones. Let's do it. Let's get it. Hosted by Mike Bonner. If you don't know who Mike Bonner is, you don't know nothing.
Suck one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. We up out of here. Mask Off, episode 91. Skin Deep.
Chronicles. Deuces.